What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse. I want to recreate this fancy little telephone. It's a tiny jewelry box that I picked up at a craft store. It was $12.99 or $11.99. I want to see if we can make something similar, which means we need a backdrop. This is or was our first Bridgerton room. From this video, just search my Froggy Stuff Regency to find it. I haven't used this room in a minute and I kind of want to change things up, like this vanity from our dollar store vanity video. It's kind of heavy for this room, so I'm just going to break it apart. Oops, we're gonna have to fix that. But this is a dollar store dresser that we added paperboard to and a little acrylic paint to make a smaller piece of furniture. Let's clear out this room. I'm even taking down the curtains. I want to use the fabric for something else later. Let's try something a little different and glue flowers across the top. Actually, let's start with a little greenery. I let it hang down on the farthest side a little more, then glue on a few flowers. Okay, I like it. Let's add a little greenery to this side of the room as well, with more flowers. Creating this indoor garden vibe, I added a few plants to the dresser, or whatever this piece of furniture is, and we're gonna place it onto the side. So the flowers take our eye all the way around the room. Let's bring back one of the original paintings and our little love seat. Add a pillow, and the black and gold side table that we made for this room. This is such a dreamy little space. And now we can try to make something that looks like this phone. Taking a closer look, this phone looks like a box with some layers, a little circle in the middle, the part that you hold at the top, and something to hold it, and a chain for the cord. When compared to our doll, I think it's a pretty good size. However, since it's made of metal, it is kind of heavy. I bought this one on Amazon. It's another vintage phone, but this one is a lot more simple. They used a wire for the cord, but this one's a lot smaller when compared to the doll. So let's try to make our own. Let's take some recycled paperboard, a paper clip, and paper. I cut the paperboard into 1 by 1 inch squares. We need 2 of those. I cut 2 more at 1 by 3/4 inches. Glue them together to make a box. Let's cut more paperboard that is slightly larger than the bottom. I cut 2, and we're gonna stack and glue them together. I cut 2 more that are slightly larger, and repeat. Glue them together. Glue the box on top. I add a little hot glue inside, then cut another piece to go on top. Trace a circle on paperboard, cut it out, cut a strip of paperboard, trim one side at a curve, then bend it, glue it to the back of the circle, then glue it to the front. So the circle is now at a little bit of an angle. I use a small hole punch on scraps of paperboard to make small circles to glue into the center. Take 2 small paper clips or wire. I unfold one side. Near one of the bends, I use my needle nose pliers to bend the wire the other direction. Straighten out the bottom, then bend it to the side and straight down. So we end up with a hook that goes down, up, and down again. Trim the top of that hook and repeat to make another one for the other side. Make a hole in the top of the box, cut a few thin strips of paper, wrap them around the paper clip. I add a few layers of paper, then glue it to the box. Take another paper clip and unfold it so it goes over, down, and over. Trim off the excess and bend one end up, just a little. Begin wrapping it with strips of paper, layering them to add little details to our little phone. I think this looks kinda close. Let's rest this on the little hook Well, it's not exact, but I think we got the idea. I'm painting the base white as well as the handle. Then let's do a brown base coat on the earpiece and that little bit of paperclip on both sides. On the other piece, let's paint the top and these little hooks brown, as well as this circle. Once dried, I go over the brown paint with gold paint, and I'm pretty generous with the paint. Get a chain or wire. I'm going with the chain because I think it will lay nicely. I borrowed this from an old necklace, so it didn't cost me anything extra. I cut a piece of the necklace. I glue one end of the chain here, touch up the paint if needed. I use a hole punch on black cardstock, take the cutouts and glue them, onto the large circle. I put a drop of Mod Podge on top, and let's add one right in the center, then place an acrylic gem on top. You can even add gems to all the circles, but I think I'm going to keep mine black. Glue the other end of the chain onto the back to make kind of a basic phone. Now this one is covered in jewels and gold, so you can totally go all out adding decorations. Ours is probably a little closer to the one from Amazon, which is just white and gold, because this still took kind of a while to make. And while it's not as fancy as some, let's see how it looks in our room. Let's put it on the table next to the little love seat. And not too bad, considering it is made out of recycled doll boxes, paper, and paper clips. And if we want to get kind of fancy, we can add some leaves and flowers to continue with our little garden theme, adding to the whimsical decor of this space. I guess you can tell I am so ready for spring, even though it's cold outside, because I am bringing the flowers indoors. And I'm loving this little vintage vibe. Let's see how the phone looks with the doll. It might be a little large, but not too bad. Plus, it was way less than $11.99, so I'll take it. Let us know what else you would like for us to make in the comments down below. Thank you for joining us while we made a vintage phone. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff, the Frog Vlog, and Bella of My Froggy Stuff. And we will see you next time.